All right.
Yes.
Ahireba,
Once again.
we are here. All right. So, once again, we've moved to the studio after having a very nice jollof rice with steak. All right, viewers. Once again, you have your main man Ken Fred here with you on Foritech Online Television. Don't forget this show is brought to you by Foritech IT Solution, and we are here to come talk about the Afcon. And I'm nobody here right now without having my one and only right hand man, the CEO, King Shaker himself.
Thank you. Thank you for your ushering me into the sports world like a pastor. So once again, viewers, we're back again. You've seen the same faces and you are seeing it again. Here we want to discuss. It's not a trending news, but what is going. Remember, sports is a big game.
Yeah, correct.
And it forms almost about 70% of the revenue of the world in terms of sports.
Yeah.
Sports is a very lucrative job. So here we'll be laying more focus on Black Stars since we are Ghanaians. We are not being biased. So I'll first talk about the matches that went on for yesterday.
Okay.
First match was between Guinea, Equatorial Guinea versus Nigeria. West African brothers, they drew 1-1.
Okay.
And Osita, their famous strikers scored the goal.
We're talking about
so our West African brothers, our neighbors, Nigeria, couldn't secure a 3-point win.
Okay.
And the goals came from their famous striker Victor Osimhen. That hot striker. The second match was also tantalizing soccer. It was the Giants, David versus Goliath. There was Egypt versus Mozambique, and Egypt almost lost. It was the divine intervention of a penalty given to them by VAR. Where they secured a 2-2 draw. Mohammed Salah, the famous player, striker of Liverpool, was able to score the penalty. They came to our game where we're going to discuss Ghana. Anticipatedly, all of us did not sleep. The match started 10 o'clock, where we have Richard Ofori in the post, Djiku, Mensah at the Ayew Pele, and then Simenya, who started the first line.
Yeah.
Okay. Our Mohammed Kudus of all and Thomas Partey couldn't play.
I had Kudus is on injury.
But they brought their physio from West Ham to assess the situation. Remember, he's a key asset to the team, so they don't want to lose him. So it was not advisable to use him for yesterday's match and the oncoming match that's on Thursday between Egypt. Ghana as a whole. Let me just holistically talk about the team. The coach tactics went very wrong. For the first 20-30 minutes, I thought Ghana was playing with Brazil because I don't want to sound rude. Cape Verde, that's the real name, Cape Verde, but Ghanaians will say Cape Verde. Cape Verde is not anything where Ghana has to struggle.
Why would you call it not anything? Because
remember,
they have players there too.
Remember, we've been in this soccer for a very long time, so experiences count.
Okay.
The tactics of the coach, where he was playing 4-5-1.
Yeah.
Where we have the Ayew brothers, the younger one.
Yeah.
We have Pinsel. We have Ashimuro. I like the midfielder was very good.
Yeah.
The defenders were also making silly mistakes. But what I saw was that the players were not playing to cohesion. There was no teamwork. And we never had chances for the first 30 minutes until these people scored us. We only came into the game during second half. We equalized. And also, after equalizing, we were supposed to win the match. But these people pin us to a half because they were swift counter-attack. They hold on to possession. They were able to detect the pace. Like Ghanaians were minus in football. And that was pathetic. You could see here the mistake is coming from the coach. The coach does not have any information.
Okay, so what do you think would have been the best thing the coach should have done? Because with that goal that I think one of the guys scored that was on offside, that I didn't really understand, because as soon as you see that the person has gotten the ball,
You're just supposed to move.
Just move.
Listen, it was a swift play, so there's nothing they could have done. When he got the ball, he decided to shoot. So the guy tried to dodge, and now in upside obstruction of the goalkeeper, they wouldn't take it as a goal. That's what happened. So that one, I don't even blame. And the VAR and all these things, they were right.
Okay.
But the coach was supposed to do it this way. Our defense and midfielders, we needed players who can hold on to the ball to take the pace.
Okay.
Ghana were just flat-footed. In football, when we say flat-footed, we're just playing like academy boys.
It's like we were having our training of the moment.
They outplay us and outscore us.
Wow.
When I say outscore, although it was 2-1, our second goal that they scored us was even on a training grounds purposes. The defender opened the legs, the ball passed through the legs of the defender, and then their striker had, or their winger had, the goalkeeper couldn't cover the post, so he had an empty net to score. And then the game ended. So the coach, tactics and strategy is not working. He needs to change the game, change the strategy. Now, I feel when he brought in, is it Dede or Ayew? Dede Ayew.
Dede Ayew.
Yeah, our captain brought him. The game had changed. He needed to change. There was a player, let me get this name, because it's a bit weird. He said Constamfair or Constamfair. They say he's an Ghanaian Irish born, playing in the Irish team. Now, this Constamfair was new. He was supposed to bring in Dede Ayew and other players who are,
so that guy can really sit behind and even steady. Correct.
You see, because when the day you came in, the game was a bit hot. We're detecting the pace a little bit, matching them for boot to boot. So I think the coach has lost it. So with playing with Egypt on Thursday, our game plan must change. I would go in for 4-4-2. If Mohammed, the Kudus will come to us, would be better. But he played 4-5-1. He played 4-5-1.
Why? Okay, one thing I should ask, I don't really understand why Kudus, because everywhere you go, Kudus should have been. Hey God, why do you have to put him in injury, and why Kudus? Like everybody keeps on mentioning Kudus.
I don't want to sound like
he's not the only player on the pitch.
I don't want to sound like a broken CD.
Oh.
Kudus,
yeah,
it's a marksman. In West Ham, he scores goals. In Ghana, he's used as a winger to do the pull out and pull in.
Okay.
And he can hold on to the ball, take 2-3 defenders on. So when you have a player like that, he has already shot in the opponent.
Okay.
So if the opponent is 11 players, he can take 3 players. He has shot in them by 7. Okay. Shot in them by 3, remaining maybe 8. We didn't have players like that. It was Ayew was doing that. But remember, he's not too strong like Kudus.
Like he's not that strong, yeah.
So that's why we need Kudus. But the injury is beyond our control. We need to get players who can hold on to the ball. Flat-footed. We were using flat-footed players. And our midfield was not clicking at the beginning. But in the second half, we played very well. But you could see that the team lacked cohesion, lacked ideas, and lacked finishing.
So do you think the coach has a second chance?
So far we are the last at the bottom. If you can win, that's what I hate. Mathematical concept of winning matches. If you can win Egypt and win our last game, we qualify. So Ghana needs to win.
And this is something else, because I'm not a soccer person, but the little that I watched, the highlights and all that I watched, I could see the guys were struggling, because it looks like they didn't really have time to really train that match.
remember on the European calendar,
Yeah.
You can't get your foreign-based players to come because they're also have commitment in other teams. Now, all the teams that are performing well are teams that are playing their local leagues. Mozambique, they play together. They've got very good. Cape Verde play together in their team. Only few people are playing overseas. They're very good. You see Nigeria also struggle a little bit, thanks to Victor Osimhen, who is also a prolific striker. So the coach have to come up with a tactics. That is why he's a coach.
What will happen to our football if it gets to that point of taking some good players that are in Hasselfolk, in Asante Kotoko, and all those DR9 and all those people to chip them in when it comes to things like that, when our brothers that side are not able to come for training, so you can prepare them before they go to this Afcon thing, because this thing looks like it keeps on happening.
Let me tell you something today. Take it from me.
Yeah.
In the dynamics of soccer, you need the foreign and the local based players blended together to make a complete foot team.
Okay.
Taking the local players alone sometimes also becomes a problem.
Not alone. I didn't mean all alone.
It becomes because of lack of experience.
Okay.
Now, the point is, Ghana are blessed with talented foreign based players.
Okay.
So now you can have number 7, having local players like 3 competing and foreign players 3. When you look at where they are playing, the EPL, the Spanish La Liga, the Italian leagues, you could see obvious they'll give it to when they are competing for that position.
Okay.
So in which respect, Ghana has to take a drastic decision at desperate times to also take decisions where we'll risk to use the local players who are played together if the Black Star coach is doing his homework well. So here they can have 70-30. 70 foreign players, 30 local players, or 50-50.
Okay, yeah, I think 50-50 would be good.
It will depend the overseer and the limelight of the coach. That's why they said coaches are the eye of soccer.
Yeah.
They are hired to be fired. So I would say if Ghana, this coach is not performing to his ultimate best, we need to fire him. For now, let's give him the chance for the next.
Yeah, this is the first. This is the first one. So let's try and give him the second one. And the second one is happening
on Thursday.
What time?
Around 6.
6 as in South African time,
yes.
and
South African time 6 o'clock.
Okay.
So I think we'll be here to discuss the possible lineup, and I'll do something on the board, the formation of how my possible 11 should be and what should do. And then the lineup of the coach and how I feel they must interpret the passes to create as a goal. So I think on Thursday we'll be here in the morning to do it, and then we take it out from there. Kudos to Ghanaians. They did what they did their maximum best, but Ghanaians are bleeding. The players must know that Ghana, our homeland country, that's why they sang the national anthem. God bless our homeland Ghana. You know?
Yeah.
They must make us proud, because some of us are having high blood pressure. We couldn't sleep and we still dozing. And it's a hard luck. Kudos. We thank Ivory Coast, the West African country, won the match.
Yeah.
Nigeria drew. Egypt drew. We are praying that all the West African teams perform to their utmost best.
Okay, so you want to say that we wish the West African players all the best, and then Ghana should really stand on that pace of doing great on Thursday.
Exactly.
Other than that, the coach is going home.
Where we stay, our Bafana. I'll be rallying for them because my wife is a South African, my children are South African.
Yeah.
So more or less, I'm a borrowed nationality. I'm half Ghanaian, half.
When is South Africa playing?
Preferably I think today or tomorrow. Okay. I've not checked because I'm very perplexed and confused. I'm still
from yesterday.
The losing aspect of Ghana. And I said, okay, we'll support them, we'll rally behind them, and then we'll see. All right.
Okay, so your last words to Black Star on Thursday?
Black Stars, don't be a whipping boys of the group. Pick up from where you've lost.
Yeah.
They say the downfall of a man is not the end
of his life.
You could use this lose to reach to the final.
But it looks like if you go on social media, left, right, center, front, back, they are getting lashed like nobody's business.
That is why I said Chada must know that once you become a president, you will be disciplined. When you're a public figure, you're a public figure. So people bombard. Once you are representing the nation or a country,
you need to really.
So my message to Black Star: they must keep the fire burning. We support them in prayers, and then thumbs up.
All right, Ghana Black Star, we are here for you guys. Please. Blood pressure, please, cannot be going up like that. No, but all the same, we are going to be here to cheer you guys. All the best. We hope Kudus get well, get fit, and just come on the pitch, because it looks like everybody keeps on mentioning Kudus. So we just want to see what Kudus really has for us. But all the same, we are going to be here to give you all the best analysis. Don't forget, if you are a new person here, the subscribe button, click on it, share it, and like it. Whatever that you think we did wrong, just put your comment there. We'll read it and come back to you on that. But all the same, we are not going to let you go. Good news are going to always come from the Foritech Online TV, and never than before. I'm here with my main man, the CEO, King Shaker himself, and we're going to come back on Thursday. Have a blessed day.